Thank you for tuning in to watch Sixto. My name's Sixto. Today is a review on the epos 3504 diver. This watch was lent in for review, and so I had this for a minute, and today is going to be the review. And I'm going to have my diamond selector going, let it charge up to see if indeed it has a sapphire crystal. The two straps that you see here didn't come with it. These are mine. This is from when I bought the Velos, and this one is from when I did the new strap for my Seiko Save the Turtle. And so since it's a 22 millimeters lug width, I figured I'll show you what it'll look like on these two. I did still shots and two little videos of wrist shots, so you will see those coming up shortly. But for right now, this is honestly by far a cool watch on its own. It has, obviously, some people have seen it, or people have said it on unboxing that it has the subby homage to it, which I get. You can't really make a watch without taking the little bits and pieces from a watch, from here, from there. So it's kind of hard to remake, to reinvent the wheel when it's already been out, so everybody knows what it is. So this is cool. It's on a stainless steel bracelet with a mix of brush and polish. As you can see, the polish on the edges. And I'm gonna apologize because this bad boy is a smudge magnet, which almost every single watch is. So you can see the polish on the edges, and where it blends into the planes, and you can barely see me in there. And the brush and polish bracelet, me personally, I think it could have been better with just all brush bracelet, but this is this actually doesn't look too bad, especially under sunlight. But I forgot to make a video of outside. It has a screw down crown, unscrew. One is to change the date, one is to completely stop the time. It has a Cyclops, which does magnify it. I don't know what kind of Cyclops it is. I think it's 1.5 times. So let's find out what we have, sapphire or not. Which we are getting sapphire, and let's see what the Cyclops reads. Even the Cyclops, that's cool. The Cyclops has a sapphire crystal. It has a cool case back design. It's a little scuba dude, and then of course it gives you all the readings in the back. 50 meters, water resistance, stainless steel, sapphire crystal, but it doesn't tell you what the movement is. So the movement is a Salida SW200, which you get hacking, hand winding. It has dial shock ish. It's like pretty much like the same what Seiko has. It's shock resistant, so if you give it a little love tap on the side with door frames, anything, accidentally drop it on your coffee table, or from a short distance. If you drop it from a higher distance, like if you're over 5 feet, you probably would risk of knocking the balance wheel off, messing up the pallet fork, and so on and so forth. So always be careful. So this guy, like I said, it hacks and hand winds, and it beats at 28,800 beats per hour, which is 4 hertz. It's a 26 joule movement. Power reserve is 38 hours. Not too shabby. Even though it's not a full 40, but it's all good. It's still, as long as you keep wearing it or pick it up every other day to give it some power, some life back into it. So, oh, and on wrist, I'm rocking 1960 vintage, obviously, Tudor prints. Look at that, with a little patina on there. So stay tuned for this one. This one is also a length end for review. I'm having fun wearing this little guy, and it has its Tudor stamp on there. Which usually also have a Rolex, but nonetheless, let's get on to the main attraction. Honestly, this is a cool watch. It wears well. It's what did I measure it at? A 51 from lug to lug. Like I said, 22 millimeters lugs. So this guy could be a strap monster. I honestly think it will. It is, because, but especially like a black natal strap, and so on and so forth. Excuse me. So from the 8 and the 2 at 41.5, believe it was the 45 with the lug for the crown. From the 9 to 3, I got 14 mil thickness on it, because you got somewhat of a flat sapphire crystal along with the Cyclops. I avoided measuring it with the Cyclops, because you can see the case back how it has a little bubble butt, and that's also brush and polish mixed combo. Forgot to mention that. I like the stamp that they put on here. Their deployment class, 2 pushers. It's milled, not a stamp. It also copies the whole entire layout, brush and polish the edge. So far, no micro adjust, but you got a diver's extension for those times you need to extend it by whatever reason. Doubt that we go diving, but before I just put the crown back in. Oh, let me set it to the time where it shows off everything. All right. So I love the green. They picked the perfect green color. So this is cool. Looking, you can see inside. So far, I have not noticed any debris on the inside, but let me put it down so you won't see my hand shaking. But I'll zoom in to the dial, hopefully. Ooh, there. Okay, doesn't want to go in anymore, but I'll hold on to it. So here, Obviously, it's Switzerland watch brand. I forgot to mention the price. This guy is going for $1,495, so roughly about $1,500. Honestly, you're getting into almost the $2,000 mark, but honestly, for this watch alone, it's worth it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it has a helium escape valve, so when you do go saturated diving, you don't have to worry about the another lug or crown to unscrew to escape the helium, but this one has its own. So it's actually pretty cool. Really not much wrong with it, but besides you get the attentional little weird sound effects from the bracelet. I don't know if I can make it here. I hope that pops up. It's like somebody squeegeeing the window clean when you don't have no more liquid to add for the lubrication. So it could be something simple fix, but it's annoying, especially when you're moving your wrist. Like when you flick your wrist to see the time, you could hear it. Besides that, it works pretty well. It got some good heft to it. Like any other stainless steel watch, you're bound to have that. Oh, and also screw down crowns, or the screwed in lugs, or for easy access, you have to unscrew them to change the sizing. So right now I have it 3 on each side, and the both sides are obviously screwed, not solid links, but you can see almost gives it the full rivet kind of look minus the rivet. Me personally, I like the watch for the price. If you want to break it down for the value, because you're getting everything made in Switzerland, so it's all in-house movements for them. These parts are readily available. You can take it to your local watch repair person. They can fix this. It's easier to service, manufacture, and like I said, all the parts are there available. You can find these on eBay. Maybe drop between $80 to almost $200 for the movement, give or take. It depends on the price and how many people are ordering them, but it's Swiss made, so you don't really gotta overthink it like how I am right now. But it's still a cool watch for pretty much 15 grand. Yes, you could say you could find other watches with reputable history, heritage. I get it, but every now and again you gotta find a watch that speaks to you. It may be a high-end brand, may not be, but this, honestly, you get the bang for your buck. If you want, especially if you like the homage look to it, and you don't want to fork roughly 20 to almost 40,000 for a watch, and you may or may not get it. You may have to reach in your pocket and pay more, but I'm gonna end it there because I'm spending too much time trying to overcompensate the price for this actual beauty of a watch. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention one more thing. That has quick release, not just on one side, but on both ends, so it's easier to, let's see if I can get my fat fingers in there. See, there. Not as easy right now. It's not too easy for me to put it back on, but let's see if I can get it on camera. Yeah. But I think epos is making a name for themselves with these watches. This one and their moon phase triple calendar. But if you made it through this whole entire spiel, really appreciate it. Until the next one, you guys have a good day whenever you watch this. Until the next one, you guys are awesome. Bye.